What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic week. If not, it is hump day. Middle of the week, guys. Get over this hump. You're one step closer to the weekend. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join our family, hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified every time we drop a new video. And if you haven't been over to check out the channel, I highly recommend doing it. We're dropping 2 Minecraft videos a week. We're dropping 2 anime videos a week, as well as starting Harry Potter Lego Year 3. We've been alternating Harry Potter Lego with Final Fantasy, our journey through the Final Fantasy game series. We just finished up 3. But either way, guys, we're going to be continuing our journey through Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. We just rescued Gaara and we're going back to the Leaf. Alright, so we've made it back. We are very anxious to get our stuff done. So, if you didn't check out last week's video, I highly recommend it. If you haven't checked out the series, highly recommend that as well. If you're not familiar with the Naruto Shippuden series, spoiler alert, but it's all good. If you have checked it out, then you know where we're at, you know what we're doing. We just come back, so this picks back up after Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 1, which ended after Sasuke left, and then the time skip happened. And this picks up after the time skip. We come back to the village, we talk to a few people, find out that Gaara's been taken by the Akatsuki. We go that way, find the village, we unbreak the seals, we rescue Gaara, get Gaara back on his feet. The One Tails has been stolen, but Lady Chio, one of the elders that was with us from the sand, sacrificed her life to perform a forbidden jutsu, which brought Gaara back. Now, if you don't know why that's important, is as a Jinchuriki, when the tail beast is pulled from you, you die. So, yeah. So Gaara's back. He's not a Jinchuriki anymore, but he is still Kazekage, and is finding his path in his village like Naruto has. He has people who support him, that love him, that are there for him. He's no longer feared. Probably still feared by some, but regardless, is what it is. But right now, looks like we're picking up some missions leading up to the next part of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, or the Naruto Shippuden series, which I believe at this point, I think Sai is going to join our team at some point. So we must be picking up missions until then, because he joins our team and we actually go to check out a Orochimaru hideout. If I remember correctly in the anime, that's the direction we should be heading. So it'd be nice to get some training in. What you got, Kaiba? Last time we fought Kaiba was in the tuning exams, and we barely scratched by with that in the anime. If it wasn't for basically passing gas and killing his senses, that probably wouldn't happen. But it looks like we're taking on all 3. Him with 2 support characters, Hinata and the bug guy. I can't remember his name. Is it Shino? Maybe it's Shino. Oh, look at that Rasengan with infused 9-tail chakra. Oh, are we doing Fang over Fang? Oh no, he just did. He broke out. I got you. Come on, big guy. Have another Rasengan. You're nice blocking. Eventually, the break will eventually break, and he'll actually go into a recession and power. So if I can just hold him off, he's lost 1 flame. That orange is flashing, which means that it's basically like a timer. I don't know how long it lasts. We'll see if he breaks before I can defeat him. Oh, there it is. Ooh, that is a nice move. I like that. There it is. There's the break. And his chakra's actually reduced a little bit. And he loses the basically the buffs that he had. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Of course I achieved that. Now, this one, something I will say, I haven't really touched on yet, is the difference between Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm and Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. You know, it'd be easier just to say 1 and 2, right? was there 4 Ultimate Ninja games, so it's a mouthful. So I'm gonna start abbreviating them. So Ultimate 1 and Ultimate 2, right? We finished 1, we're going through 2. They have done some improvements. The substitution jutsu is a little bit smoother. I like the battling. It's about the same, but it's nice. Graphics are a little bit better. I mean, of course, the game came out, so it's more evolved with graphics and stuff. It came out after the first one, obviously. Graphics, for the most part, for games continue to improve throughout the series. There are some interesting things where you were stuck in the village in 1, but you had free reign inside the village, whereas this one is more linear. There's no climbing buildings, jumping buildings, looking for scrolls. There is just simply, you have areas you can go, you can find items, you can craft packs and turn stuff in to be made at the kunai shop here, and you could do the same thing. You could find items in the village and trade in scrolls for stuff. So that what is it? That feature is still there, which is nice. So with that being said, this is more where the other one was linear as well, because the open world was simply inside the Leaf Village. And this one, you get to run different places, and you have free reign for the most part, as long as you're not doing a main portion. As you unlock areas so far, like I've gone looking for some items since we've been back. I'm able to go to the Sand Village and look for different stuff there, and work on getting stuff made that I've unlocked, because I'm just that type of person where I like to go through a game thoroughly. I like going after the achievements. I like trying to complete it 100%. I like collecting all the items. It's just the type of gamer that I am. So I enjoy that attribute or feature about this. See, we have finally met Sai. I got to rambling too much. Sai has made his presence, so we are on that track. So if you don't know anything about Sai and Team 7, what's basically happened is, when we come back from the time skip, Sasuke's still gone. Kakashi is still in charge of Team 7. Sakura's there. She's trained under one of the great Sannin, just like Naruto, and is aka the 5th Hokage, who she trained under in medical ninjutsu and really crazy brute strength. But to be an efficient team, the squad needs a leader and roughly 3 people to be an accurate squad. So Lord Donzo, who's in charge of the Anbu Black Ops, is that right? Or the Anbu? So he works for the Foundation, basically, which is a secret organization within inside the Leaf Ninja, and he's pulled strings that had him to the team because he basically wants him to be a spy. But that will be changed and confirmed, and it gets handled over time. I'll explain it as we get there. And we will be having a new team captain, Yamato, which has the ability to keep the Nine-Tails chakra under control due to the necklace and his wood style. Because Kakashi, after that last battle using that new Sharingan to get the explosion away, was it Makugetsu? I can't pronounce it. I probably butchered that. Please do not butcher me for that. So with that being said,
don't even bother, Choji. This whole situation's such a drag.
He won't be able to go on this next mission, so we will be picking up a new team captain as well.
What was that all about? Oh, there you are.
Ah, Sakura, Ino.
Did you need something? Not from you. I was looking for Naruto. Me? What for? I got a message from Lady Tsunade. She wants you to come to the mansion and meet our new team member. Huh? A new team member? What's this about?
Yeah, we're not happy about this.
Anyway, we're going to the mansion.
We don't like to replace Sasuke.
Naruto. Don't let your guard down. Something about this smells wrong.
Love Shikamaru. Really do. Like, out of all the characters from
Their reunion.
Naruto Shippuden and Naruto, I would have to say Shikamaru is hands down. Ah, Sai, the guy we just fought. And there's Yamato as well. Perfect.
Yes.
So anyway, I like Shikamaru for sure. Just his ability to believe in Naruto from the beginning, even through Naruto, he wasn't against him. He didn't mistreat him, and the way that the story develops, especially with them losing Azuma Sensei, and just the conversation that it shows him having with his dad, and his decision during the Great Ninja War 4, and just his belief that he'll become Hokage. Yeah, I don't know. Shikamaru is a solid ally and friend of Naruto for sure. Naruto makes many friends. He has that special ability, as Kakashi said to Lady Cho. He just, within minutes, he has the ability to befriend people, have people want him to follow him. It's just his nature. There's a lot of main protagonists that have this trait. I believe that's what makes the main protagonists of certain animes the main protagonists. There's other animes that go different ways, and so it's not always the case, but it is generally one of the greater qualities in a leader and in a hero to have that ability. Even in real world situations, not talking about anime, your natural born leaders and people who are in charge, they fall into a couple different categories. By force, by fear. And then you have people who manipulate people. And you also have people who are just natural born good people who make people believe in them. And people follow them easily. They're strong. And Naruto's strong. He's been through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. And so he's able to pretty much in any situation relate to somebody, because really and truly there's not many people that's had it worse than him.
He was a member of Team Kakashi 3 years ago, before he sought power from Orochimaru.
Yamato. In any case.
You are to go to Tenchi Bridge, apprehend the spy.
That's right. When we fought the Katsuki member, we found out, the puppet guy, that he was going to meet Orochimaru's henchman there because he was spying and he was going to go finish off Orochimaru. So we know where one of the hideouts out. So if we know where Orochimaru is, that's where Sasuke's at. And this is going to be tough because we haven't seen Sasuke for so long since he left, since that battle. That battle at the waterfall. That waterfall is so iconic, by the way. Their history. He's a friend. He's a brother. He's everything to Naruto.
Naruto.
And Naruto never goes back on his ninja way, and he promised Sakura. So, you know, he's geared to go. Sai, however, coming into this is very objective. He's not tied to Sasuke. He's tied to the village. He probably has a view, in my opinion, a lot of his views probably align with a lot of people in the village about Sasuke, except for the ones that are closer to Naruto, like Shikamaru, who want to believe that it's possible. But as it goes on further and further down the line, they start not believing anymore. I don't know if we'll get that far. I don't know. So what I do know about the Ultimate games is where one leaves off, the next one picks up, which is really great versus unlike the One Piece games who kind of cover the same stuff over and over again from the beginning or going into detail on certain arcs, which is a lot to fit into a game. I think when you have a long anime game or anime series like this is the perfect way to do it. I feel like this particular game style hit it right on the head, and I feel like One Piece could have done something very similar. They could have covered the East Blue in detail. They could have covered the Grand Line into way better detail than arc. But they went more Dynast Warrior style in the Pirate Warriors fighting scheme, so I get that. I understand that. This is I like this though. This has a lot more story to it, a lot more detail. You're not lost. You could play this and follow the story completely of the anime. It's pretty spot on. There's few things in Ultimate one that they missed at the very beginning that was important to me, like the battle we just saw the reflection of back where we were facing the ice guy and Zabuza. The first mission we went out on with Kakashi, that could have been the part of the tutorial in chapter 1, but it wasn't. But that's also the first Naruto game that had come out, I think. So I get it, but the rest of it was pretty spot on. Not a lot was left out. You understood a lot of it. And so far this is spot on. So we're fighting Yamato. Sai's going to be our partner. I think it's supposed to be like a training exercise to build between me and Sai, and for Yamato to understand where our abilities are. So it is what it is. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while. And I've watched tons of anime. I have tons of anime facts in my head, but I don't remember every single one of them. I don't plan to be a master. You know, some people would probably say you're not a true fan of this or true fan of that if you don't know this or you don't know that. I know what's important to me, what I found interesting. I grew up on a lot of things. Big Three, Dragon Ball, and the things that I do remember impact me. They affect me. It's what I liked. It's what I found interesting. It was memorable to me. Not everything's memorable to me. And with all the anime that I've watched, I attain new information. So, yeah, sometimes I lose some of the details. When I was first watching the Big Three, I was following Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece, as well as watching Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT. With that being said, at that time, I could tell you the facts that you probably asked questions about, but I don't retain all the facts. As time goes on and you watch more and more and more anime, you tend to hold on to different parts of different animes that affect you, that hold dear to you, that some way or another is memorable to you. There's just little facts about a ton of different animes that people probably don't know that I do know. I've had conversations with people about animes, about certain situations where their facts were off and I was right, but they'll ask me about something that I should know, that I know, but I can't remember it because it just wasn't important to me. So with that being said, there's sometimes when I'm talking and trying to fill in the gaps that there's things that I can't quite remember, and I apologize about that. I don't plan to be a know-it-all about any particular anime. I love anime in general. So, with that being said, it is what it is. Now, I'm not going to pick a big favorite out of the Big Three. I'm not going to give you my favorite anime today. Now, that is a discussion I'm willing to have if enough people put it in the comments. They want me to release during one of these videos, top whatever, 5, 10, but you know, it depends on how I want to do it. Like, my overall list would take some serious thinking because that's covering all animes of all genres. Like, I could easily give you tops in different genres for sure. But when it comes to an overall ranking, that's a little difficult for me. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get back to the Naruto. So basically what it is, Sai doesn't understand why we are going after this. He thinks he's a traitor, and Naruto's trying to he doesn't feel like he's got to clarify himself. And basically Sai was raised under Danzo, basically. So that's all he knows. So with that being said, you know, he's awkward. He's very awkward. He doesn't know how to be around people. He doesn't know how to filter. He doesn't know anything about people's feelings. He doesn't know any of this. But anyway, we're going to be meeting Sasuke's contact, which ends up being Kabuto. And if Sasuke really thought that Kabuto would betray Orochimaru, well, he was nowhere near intelligent as I thought he was.
About 5 years, right?
Yeah, Kabuto.
He's an Akatsuki spy.
No.
You followed.
It's just you and me. And I don't have much time, so please, keep it brief.
Then I'll keep this short. I want information about Sasuke, as well as the location of your boss's hideout.
We keep moving to a different one every week to avoid being discovered by the enemy. Right now, Orochimaru's holed up north of here. Sasuke Uchiha's there as well.
I see.
Now, I trust you brought the item you promised me. Let's do the handoff. I've spent too much time here as it is. If I were to be discovered speaking with you like this, Orochimaru would certainly kill me.
I'm aware. Can't stall any longer. I have to take him right now.
Your conversation sounds intriguing.
Orochimaru.
I would mind if I joined in the fun.
Orochimaru.
I remember that garb. It sure brings back memories, Sasuke.
That's right, Orochimaru was part of the Akatsuki.
Oh, I just wanted to thank you in person. After all, you're the one who sent this kid to me, and he's come in very handy.
Not good. I can't afford any carelessness.
I'll draw Lord Orochimaru away. Please cover me, Lord Sasori.
Should I get some distance while Kabuto draws Orochimaru?
It can't be. Did he know? He was obviously playing me from the start.
Yep.
What do you mean? Kabuto, you're supposed to be an Akatsuki spy. Did you think I'd be his spy forever?
Or did Orochimaru use his powers to turn you.
Oh no, you got it wrong. The fact of the matter is, I empathize with Lord Orochimaru.
So I think
I'm with him of my own.
Yamato, Captain Yamato, was actually an experiment of Orochimaru's.
Why don't you signal to the 3 baby rats?
Or he was captured by Orochimaru and experiments were run on him.
Well, it's you again.
I know that face all too well. And it looks like the Nine-Tails tagged along.
Give Sasuke back! It's not as simple as giving him back.
Oh, we're going to have a good battle.
Sasuke came to us of his own accord.
This is true. This is very true.
If you want to know about Sasuke, you will have to force it from me.
Yeah, and you know what? We are going to do that for sure, Orochimaru. But we will be doing this battle because this battle is probably going to be a good battle. It's probably going to be a boss battle. I got a feeling we're going to have some commands going on. So we're definitely going to do this next week. You're going to have to check back next week to see the Naruto and Orochimaru battle. Maybe even the Sasuke battle. I don't know if we'll get to it next week, but definitely check back.